I want to thank everyone who had my back through all the uncertainty. This has been incredibly frustrating, but even in the bad, there is good. The way fans continue to show up for me in the fever brought me so much joy and important perspective. I'm so proud of how this team has only gotten stronger through the adversity this year. Now it's time to close out the season and claim our spot in the playoffs. And then there was a series of photos that Caitlin shared. I mean, this one more indicative of her season than anything else. And obviously she'll be there to support her teammates as their quest continues until they are officially eliminated.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know where to begin because something unreal is happening right now. Caitlin Clark, yes, the Caitlin Clark is walking out of Team USA practice, and insiders are whispering that she might be done for good. The camera starts shaking, reporters scramble, fans shout in confusion. You can even hear someone say, "This can't be happening." Caitlin wouldn't just walk out, right? But today, nothing feels normal. The gym falls into complete silence. Coaches huddle together, heads down, whispering among themselves. Then suddenly someone says the words that break the room. "Caitlin, you're benched for tonight." Everything freezes. Players glance over. Assistant coaches avoid eye contact. No one moves. Caitlin stands there confused, hurt, completely stunned. She quietly asks, "After everything I've given," but no one answers. The silence hits harder than any insult ever could.
In a complete train wreck. This season's been a complete disaster. We got the GOAT, who only played 13 games, missed basically the whole season. DeWanna Bonner scammed us. Natasha Howard basically scammed us. Stephanie White's a liar. Amber Cox is a liar. Kelly Crosskoff's a liar. Now we have to go a whole offseason with the front office we don't.
Then footsteps echo across the floor. Sophie steps forward, arms crossed, eyes blazing. She stares straight at the coaches. This is ridiculous. You've been waiting for her to slip, and everyone knows it. The coaches stiffen, clearly shaken. The
post-up opportunity for Clark.
There's to cut her off, but she shuts them down instantly. She carried this league. She carried the ratings. And this is the thanks she gets. Sophie continues, voice sharp. No wonder people say the WNBA has a Caitlin problem. The room reacts not loudly, but with a terrified hush. No one ever expected Sophie to say it out loud. A reporter murmurs this has been building for a long time. People think Sophie hated Caitlin, the rivalry, the drama, but Sophie hears it. She snaps her head toward them. Hate. No, I hate how you use her, but never protect her. The entire energy shifts. Players begin eyeing the coaches differently. The balance of the room tilts instantly. Caitlin steps forward, voice shaky but unbroken. I didn't come here to fight my own team. I didn't come here to be silenced. I came here to play.
People are mad. You effing lied to fans since before the All-Star break just to keep people hanging on to hope that Caitlin would be back, knowing full well she was done for the year. You and the entire front office are effing embarrassments. Resign. I've had a theory that Stephanie White might resign this offseason. I just, again, look at this picture. She's aged a million years.
Coaches try calming her down, but it's already too late. She's done staying quiet. She slips off her USA jacket, folds it carefully, sets it on the floor, and says the words no one ever imagined. If benching me is easier than backing me, then I'm done with this. The gym erupts with gasps. Phones lift instantly. Teammates rush toward her. Sophie calls out Caitlin. Wait, but Caitlin keeps walking down the hallway through the doors, straight into the sunlight, leaving the entire team stunned behind her. Within minutes, Team USA's PR team is scrambling, coaches arguing, players whispering, the media outside losing control. One reporter yells, "Is Caitlin Clark quitting Team USA?" Another shouts, "Who benched her and why?"
Yeah, the plan on this West Coast trip was to evaluate. How you going to evaluate her if she never had contact? What's the evaluation? She's been able to shoot jump shots. She's been able to run up and down the court by herself with nobody touching her. What was there to evaluate? Now you're pushing it through the weekend, leading us on, having us dangling in the air like a keychain. And I'm glad this young lady finally had the balls to ask somebody, hey, Are you guys going to make an announcement? You said you're having a meeting. You had your evaluation on the West Coast trip. Now you're going to have a meeting. Are you guys going to let the fans know what the hell is going on?
No one has answers because honestly, no one believed the one player carrying modern basketball would simply walk away. Sophie storms outside, cameras surrounding her. She doesn't hold anything back. What happened today? This isn't on Caitlin, it's on them. The crowd gasps. A reporter asks, "Are you saying Team USA treated her unfairly?" Sophie fires back, "I'm saying that if she leaves, this entire program won't recover." Another shockwave rolls through the media. Phone lines explode. The fictional league office is panicking. Stop her. Fix this. Bring her back. But no one can because Caitlin is already in a car driving away. Phone turned off. Hours pass. Still, her team posts nothing.
Like, I think it's safe to make that assumption that she's playing. And sorry. We can make the assumption that she's playing basketball in the off season. Like, nothing could have gone worse this season from how she came out of the off season. And this was the first time in her life where she was not playing basketball constantly. And it wrecked her body. So she's going to go back to playing all the time. Whether that be whatever form that's going to be. And at the end of the day, I don't necessarily care what form that is. I just want to see Caitlin Clark play basketball again. I really want to see Caitlin Clark play basketball again. I think the only way that it'll be unrivaled is if the format changes away from 3v3. If the format stays 3v3, I don't think she plays. If the format goes 4v4, I think she plays. I think if you guys don't know, 4v4 on a modified court is the same. It's just fast 5v5. Whereas 3v3 is a different sport entirely. So fast 5v5, 4v4 would be, Caitlin Clark would go from being just a decent player in 3v3 to like the superstar of 4v4 if you put her on the right team. I don't see her going to Europe. I don't see her going back to Europe, going over to Europe. I don't see her going overseas.
USA basketball stays silent. The WNBA says nothing. Then suddenly, single post appears on Caitlin's account, her final message, and it shakes the entire world. "I love my fans, but I won't stay anywhere that doesn't believe in me. I'll play for people who actually want me on the court." The internet explodes. Millions of comments, millions of views. Everyone's shocked. Team USA is spiraling. Sophie is furious. The fictional league is in crisis. Fans everywhere chant her name. And now, the world waits for one question. Where will Caitlin Clark go next? And who will regret losing her the most? Because one thing is undeniable. History just shifted, and she changed everything simply by walking away.